Hi, this is a series of short videos on use of Gmail. They're all going to be extremely short and hopefully to the point on each one. So the first thing to know how to do is how to get to Gmail. Now, the easiest way for me is if I'm starting anywhere else on the internet is I just go up to the search bar and type the word Gmail. And since Google is my search engine, I'm going to get Gmail to come up first. So I just click on that. And if I've never logged in, I'm going to get this screen, which is the default Gmail Google screen. And I'm going to click up here and click Sign In. If I have been in before, I may see my name pop up. But in this case, I'm going to go ahead and click on As a New Account. And I'm going to go into a Basically Open Account. Now, to log into Gmail, it is your National Trail username with our email extension on the end. So I'm going to log on to a default account, and that user's username is iTeacher. Mine is bpool. It's first initial last name. Unless somebody else already had that, you have some other extension in there. But you do it at nationaltrail.us. So it's your username at nationaltrail.us. I would always leave it as signed in as long as you're logging in on your logon on your computer. And what I mean by that is if your name's up here and you're the one logged in, then there's no reason not to go ahead and leave yourself logged on as Gmail, because no one else will be in this logon account. Your password is not the same as your log on to the computer password unless you made it that way, and I would highly recommend using the same password or one that's easy for you to remember. It is required to be 8 characters long, so if you try to make one that's too short, it's not going to let you, but you go ahead and make that password. Now, if you've never logged into Gmail, then your password is initially set as Blazer and your first and last initial. That's singular, Blazer. So mine, if I reset the password, would be Blazer BP. And then it always forces you to change it to something else. You don't ever want to leave it set as Blazer BP if I forgot to force the change, because every single one of my students and anyone watching this video also knows that I reset passwords to Blazer and your initials, and the last thing you want is somebody jumping into your account. So go ahead and sign in. And I just set this one back to Blazer IT so that you could see what the password change would look like. So when I put that in, if you've never logged on or if I've had to reset your password, you're immediately going to get this. Please change your password, and you have to set it to something that you'll remember. 8 characters as a minimum, and I always recommend that you set it the same as your school password, and on your school password you use something that you can remember, but not something that a student can easily guess from across the screen, nothing, or across the room, nothing that they can see, like numbers in a row or anything silly like that. So I'm going to change my password, and then I'm going to go into my Gmail account. I'm not going to remember the password here. So this is a standard Gmail account. I've got almost nothing set up on this account, and one of the things that we'll see here is I've got a lot of stuff in my inbox, and the next video is about going through and using our inbox.